Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. You are listening to the show. This is your host, Coach Q is in the house, and right here, my co-host.
What's up, y'all? What's up? B-Luv's in the house.
B-Luv is also in the house. We're here again, B-Luv, another Wednesday live at 5. I want to say welcome to all our faithful listeners, those of you who enjoy listening to all the sports that go around here on the Winnebago Res, also in the surrounding communities of Macy and Walt Hill and Bancroft and Santee, all the native schools. We just try to get all our native kids' names out there, man, and try to get them some love out there in the sporting world. Ladies and gentlemen, today joining us in the studio again is Coach Nick Santos. Say what's up, Nick.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right. Hey, say what's up, Nick. All right, now say what's up, Nick.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Appreciate you having me again.
Yeah. Hey, I was just telling Buff before you got up here, say, hey, Nick Santos is the guy to have. Is a good guy to have close contact with it when we're talking sports, because you recently, when the sports season started, was given the position of the PR person, right?
Yep, public relations, communications, media technician.
There you go. And then you've been doing a good job too, because after every game, after every meet so far, after every golf meet, we've seen your post and kind of letting the community and all the followers of the Winnebago Public School see what's going on and see the success and some of the failures that our athletes are having. You know,
Quick too. I mean, like soon as the game's done and you're on a ride home or something, then pretty soon it's already being shared and everything on there. But congratulations to girls and the boys and whatever else are lost a close one and stuff. It's right on it. Like that.
Or my favorite one, the football season has. I think the next one's going to be 8 W's and the 8 Winnebago for 8 wins in a row. Nice. So I like that. Or the next one will be 9, huh?
Yep, 9.
Next one will be 9. So, but yeah, congratulations on that position there. That is a really key position to have up at the school for us, because that gives us what we do up here. You know, makes it easy for us up here.
Yep.
Yeah. So, so ladies and gentlemen, Coach Nick and B-Luv, we're gonna, and even DJ Guaranteed is also in the house in the 1s and 2s.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna try it out here. I'm trying to be on the 1s and 2s. We have an event, man. All kind of events taking place and stuff. So
yeah, what's going on downtown?
So we got Res Cycle. If you guys got any plastics, or cans, or anything like that, bring them on down there, man. There's a big barrel down there, and throw those in there because we got to take care of Mother Earth. But that's going to be going. They're also showing some movies. Bird Running Water. This dude is like up there, Last night he was down there with the guy from Res Dogs down in Omaha. Did a talk. Zon McLaren or something, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He's from Res Dogs, and they did like a table talk or something. And so he's coming up here. He's going to premiere what they call a fancy dance. I don't know too much about the movie and stuff, but that's going to be taking place here after the show.
They got a local band down there playing right now. They got drums and guitars and stuff like that all set up down there.
Wow.
So Bethany took the night off here to, not even the night off, but she's down there busting butt down there. Jordana Bass is down there doing her thing too. She's kind of the one spearheading everything. So
shout out to D-Lo, man.
Yeah, they got big things going on.
So that's kind of a huge thing at this time in our community too, because our recent recycling guy retired. James, he retired, and I don't think they filled his position.
I think they did.
Really?
Some young. Who was it?
Trisha. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So helping everybody out.
But bro, they got food.
Yeah.
Oh, they got food.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn, boys, but my chili's down there.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
down there. And
What?
Pops is homemade chicken and noodle soup over the fire down
Oh,
there.
hey,
Where's
Jess.
it at, Nick? Do
Jess.
you see it over there anyway? You're supposed to bring up some bowls.
Jess, get the kids ready.
Oh, no.
I'll be home. Get those to-go plates going, babe.
Oh man.
She said, "Excuse me."
Quincy's to-go plates are to-go, like big old family plates.
To-go
This
boxes.
guy's known. I got to share some stuff
Got
on Facebook.
a lot of kids. Yeah, hey, but hey, like I said, before you guys start trying to clown on me, Coach Nick is here. He's in the house tonight. We're gonna discuss a lot of the sports that have been going on in the past couple of weeks, and also the stuff that we're looking forward to here in the next couple of months. So,
Yep.
So we might as well get into it because there's a lot to talk about.
Well, before we start talking about sports, let me give a quick little shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Omaha tribe and what they did with their with some of their students for the high school. They got to go down and kind of do a little meet and greet with Bud Crawford. So I don't know. I seen some of the folks down there if their kid one of their kids or their students didn't get picked, they only took like 75 bodies or heads, you should say, down there, and then they even donated. Looked like they got a star quilt, a nice little satin star quilt down there for Bud.
Yep.
So shout out to that. That's pretty cool, man. I like that.
I gotta extend that shout out to the Omaha tribe and what they were doing with that little celebration with the champ.
Yep.
But I also got to give him a shout out because I went down to the parade when they had the Bud Crawford parade down there. When he came back and they had it, I was on his birthday and everything. The Omaha tribe had a float in the parade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they had Kane Sheridan and some of the young cats up there. They were on the flatbed. They were singing songs and they had some dancers come along with it.
That's
so.
cool.
Yeah, good job on my tribe.
Yeah, I think they just got in part of what was going on down there. There was already something going on, but they kind of got their foot in the door down there, and they got to go. I forget. It's on Facebook what the event was called down there.
Yeah, that was at Metro. That was a Metro Power that was going on down there at the same time. Yep.
Yeah, nice quilt too. Whoever made that quilt, I kind of have a little background because my wife makes them. That looked pretty good though. I like that color. It's satin. Look good.
There you go. All right, so well, that was your shot.
Yeah, that was my little shout out.
Early shout out. All right, so Coach Nick got you here. You know, I've seen you at the cross country meets, the football games, and in the school when I'm walking around in the school and everything. See you all the time, you know. So it seems like we're always visiting like this, but we're on the mic now, so we're gonna talk a little bit about sports. Let's go back. Last week we didn't have the show last week because the Winnebago boys and girls, they both ran in districts last week. And the cross country team headed down to, where was that? It was Elkhorn.
Yep, Elkhorn.
Down by Omaha down
Mount
there.
Michael Benedictine High School.
Yeah. Oh man, Mount Michael is the school that they were running at, and B-Luv. Mount Michael had some runners, bro. Mount Michael has some runners. It seemed like the guy who won it, I don't know if you remember that, the guy who won it, bro, it seemed like he was a dead sprint the entire time.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
definitely was.
Just an athlete.
Really?
Yeah, and
He must be the quarterback. Always running for his life. So
but hey, Nick, since you're the PR guy, I'll go ahead and let you talk a little bit about that cross country meet.
So I think two of our better runners on the girls and boys team that we kind of expected to have a good meet were Kimmy Stover and Rockman Free Bass. When with Rockman's race, we were kind of watching him. He around the first loop, he was in 13th place, and we're like, he's in a good spot. But hindsight always being 2020. When he was in 13th, that's when he really should have made like a move.
Yeah.
To sort of make his way up towards the front of the pack, because once he got to that second loop, it was all hills. It was,
oh man,
yeah, it was all small hills up and down. And by the time he came around the loop and we saw him again, he was in 18th. And then by the time we saw him on the last stretch, he was in 21st. He had lost a lot of ground. Kimmy, I think she was pretty consistent throughout the race. She was in 18th, and she kind of cemented herself in that spot. Just didn't give herself enough space to sort of make a move to get to to get to placing because top 15 go.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to get at too. That the top 15 of each district make the state meet, and so Rock knew that he had to place 15th, and so every quarter of the race there was somebody there either with water or kind of telling him. I know that I stood in a couple spots where I was letting him know, what place he was in and stuff, and that he needed to pick up, or the guy in the blue up there, you got to pass him up. You got to get up to him. But I mean, it's so easy to tell somebody what to do if you've never done it before. You know what I mean? And he said he felt good for the race. I mean, he ran a good race.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the district that Winnebago was in this year was
District.
so tough.
Really?
Yep.
Was so tough. As a matter of fact, I think Coach Bono told me that 12 out of the top 15 were from 3 schools,
Jeez.
and that Mount Michael was one of them. And then there was two other schools too that were. I think that one of the schools was an all boys school.
Yep.
Down in Omaha
Mount
somewhere?
Michael is.
Mount Michael.
Oh no, I think they're an all girls school. It's one of the two. They're either all boy or all girl.
Yeah, and so it was, and that so all boys school. That, I mean, you're going by enrollment in your school, but you don't have any girls. You got a lot of guys to choose from.
In a Class C1 still?
Yeah.
So that-
was it C2, right?
Yep, C2.
C2. So like, but they had a lot to choose from.
Sure.
Kind of private schools, So, I mean, they was a real tough meet, and he did run a good race. I think he almost PR'd, but just the district we was in, just a lot of tough runners.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and then Kimmy Stoner's daughter. She's a really good runner.
I think it's his granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
She's an athlete, man.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad she went out for cross country.
Well, she's getting herself primed. She's a basketball player.
Yeah, but she found out she's a good runner too.
Oh, yeah.
She is. But you know what?
Well, who else was like that? That found out he's a good runner, and we talk about him a lot on here. Downey Burge.
Yeah.
He went to school to go play basketball.
Yeah.
Found out he's a good runner.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Cross country's it's a good sport to have here in Winnebago, especially for those athletes that want to get themselves primed and ready for basketball season.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'll be cruising through town and I see the basketball players all running cross country and practicing and running the street and like that. And I'm like, yep, they're getting ready.
Yeah, they're getting ready. And a lot of those guys, a lot of the people, the kids that went out for cross country, they don't care if they place or not, but they're challenging themselves to get personal records every time they run. And I mean, just that challenge alone. Ho Hump, he's a senior, and he didn't place hardly, but he runs his races harder every time. Every time. And so I want you to keep out for Ho Hump during wrestling season because he's a wrestler. He's getting himself in shape.
Pretty cool. I'm starting to breathe hard just talking about running like that.
You are breathing hard. But yeah, so cross country, that was the last meet of the season. We were pretty close to sending Rock to the state meet, but he came up a little bit short. I know he was a little disappointed, but he was more like he knew that he did, for his personal time, he did as good as he can do for the season.
Like going into it, he knew he was gonna have to run his tail end off to get a spot there. He knew that. He knew he was gonna have to have the meet of his life if he wanted to go to state. He knew that.
Yeah, and I noticed too at the end of that meet in particular, almost every one of those boys who finished in front of him had a kick where all of a sudden they were just at a dead sprint. A lot of times, I know he says he got to work on his kick at the end because his isn't a dead sprint. He's using all his energy, coming up, and then he try and go as fast as he can. But those boys, some of those boys, like they just took off. Like
I said, Bono kind of talked to him about it at conference. He's like, you come out, you start the race like you're a bat out of hell. He's like, you start off so fast. He's like, and then but your end, it's not as fast as some of the other guys.
just kind of pace that.
Yeah.
Kind of pace that. Maybe not try to get off into that lead right there. Maybe just kind of stay up with the pack, but stay back here a little bit. I don't know.
It's kind of tough to coach that because, like you said earlier, you can say what you want, but sometimes those other kids can just run, you know, they're
Yeah.
faster. So that's wild.
And some kids been running a lot longer too. You know,
Yeah.
Rock just picked up cross country last year and found out he liked it. So, but yeah, man, you know, congratulations to all the runners, all the runners for the varsity boys and girls and the JV boys and girls, and then even our little Chunskes and Chujunks that are in junior high. They did a really good job too. Just want to mention Misu.
Yep.
Misu
He had a really
Dolezal.
good season.
He had a really good season. He placed at most meets. You know, we brought him up a couple times too. You know, keeping him conditioned, but he stays conditioned all summer anyway.
Yeah, he dances power, so he's conditioned.
Yeah. So anyway, but that was cross country, guys. You know, and I can't. I would say this because I'm gonna use this platform for this, but you know, if your kids don't go out for volleyball or your kids don't go out for football, and you want them to do something, and maybe they are basketball players, you know, maybe they're wrestlers, and you want them to do something and they'll keep themselves busy, man, send them to cross country. It's like the best form of conditioning that you can get before one of those other sports seasons. So, you know, make sure and talk to kids about that, you know, and I'm gonna continue on helping recruiting for cross country because I think it's great for our school. So let's move on to some volleyball. We got a couple ladies that just now showed up in the studio, and we might as well start pulling some girls up here one by one so we can kind of visit with them. We have a couple seniors in the house of the Winnebago Lady Indians volleyball squad.
They're all seniors.
That's what I said. A couple. They're all.
Three.
Three.
Okay, I had 3.
All right, so whoever wants to get up here first.
You guys don't have to be scared.
Look at. I know, Coach, you just want to be in the spotlight right away, so just like her dad.
You just probably
man.
listening to it real loud at home.
Hey, so introduce yourself, please, young lady.
My name's Lula Decora. I'm a senior at Winnebago Public School. My parents are Brooke and Eugene Decora. Yeah.
All right. Hey, I got to watch a lot of your volleyball games. Coach Nick been at all your guys' games. B-Luv been at almost all your guys' games, right?
Yeah,
all of them. So we got to watch you in action, and I actually enjoy watching you girls play. Last night or Monday night was fun. Monday night was a fun night to watch volleyball, and you guys did a real good job. And I know you girls watch the replays on the YouTube.
Yeah, we usually watch film on our own time, or during practice sometimes we'll go into our coach's room and watch film.
Okay. No, that's good because I know that some of the times that we leave like remarks and comments and advice and stuff like that during the game because we figure you guys watch the game, you know.
Yeah.
Does it sound like we know what we're talking about or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
good. Because
that's one of the reasons I go and watch film too. I like to listen to what you guys have to say about it, or just the little comments. It's fun.
okay, no, that's good.
Just to give you guys a little heads up, back in our day,
Here we go.
me and this guy, we used to, well, he used to play
song.
too.
Yeah.
Right? He used to play too, but yeah, we used to, like, one of the games we seen when you guys, I seen Cass get a real good one, spiked it and hit that, and while she served that one, and she kind of skipped off that girl's head or something.
Yeah.
And then Bunny, you know, she does, she gets up and hit, and that one girl kind of hurt her ankle in that whole game, you know. I see the kind of the concern about you know, someone getting hurt out there playing.
Yeah.
When we played, that was what we tried to do. We were trying to hit someone in the face, and try to jump up and hit them hard. And you wouldn't be able to tell, but this guy here used to be able to dunk a basketball really easy. But when he hit the volleyball, he would jump up and he'd make a fist if he wanted to try to hit it as hard as he could. So we used to play like that. So I was like, I see this one back here. Where's she at?
Back there.
She can hit the ball. Yeah, she hits the ball really hard too.
Yeah,
So we're just like, there we go. I mean, kind of gets me kind of fired up for everybody. And I'm like, man, I get to watch this for another 4 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, but you know what? I know one of the reasons why I asked Coach Nick to see if these girls would come up is because, you know, a lot of times we get our basketball teams that are going to state, you know,
Wrestlers.
our wrestlers going to state, you know, even like the the esports guys that
Esports,
go
yeah.
to state. You know, we get those guys on here a lot, but we hardly got the girls on here just a few times in the last couple of years. You know, and
Yeah.
and you girls are seniors, and I think that whether you guys got a 21-0 record or if you guys got a 2-14 record, I think that you girls all deserve to kind of get on here and kind of visit about your volleyball experience. You know, you guys been in high school for 6 years apiece. You know? You've been in high school for 4 years now. You know, and maybe this is your guys' 4th year playing, but I know you guys got to have had some fun during your 4 years, right?
Yeah, of course.
So that's kind of what I wanted you girls to come up here and kind of talk to us about. Kind of give us your rundown of your last 4 years, what you learned, and what you're going to be taking away from your volleyball experience. Go ahead, B-Luv.
And one of your like your standout games that really reminds you. That's what we like asking certain athletes when they come up here. Like what game stands out the best that you thought that you personally played, or something that you did out there that really stands out that you know. So kind of keep that.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and give you the mic, and you can kind of just tell us, just visit with us about that, about your 4 years.
Okay, well, us three in particular, we've played volleyball together for, 6 years now? So we're pretty connected, and we've just been playing together forever. And as for my best game, I honestly have no idea. Probably the ones where I had the most tips, the most assists. It's really fun playing with these guys. I love making them shine and being the setter. It's one of my favorite things. I started setting probably last year or the end of sophomore year, and I really like it. And then Breezy's really good libero. She's always been really athletic and really good at moving around, and Sierra Strong's always getting those kills, and just we're all big boys on our team, and we're so excited to see our underclassmen just come up. Cass and Letty are really good, and they're the only freshmen on the team. We got a small team now, but these last few girls we've all just pushed through the season, pushed through the last 3-4 years together, and it's really fun to see them come together. Yeah.
I seen the last couple of games, just because you guys were short-staffed, so to speak. You guys, everybody, to me, it looks like you guys can kind of get a rhythm together more, because a lot of times when you had, everybody was there, out there playing, and then one person can't get warmed up enough in the rotation, then you got to come out, and then you got to start it over, so then that person has to get refreshed. Yeah, we talked about it before, like on basketball, you can't get a lot of times the coach will, if you get up there, you have maybe a couple of, I don't even want to say mess ups, just something that you shouldn't be, that you should be doing better, but you're not doing it because you got to get warmed up, you got to get into the vibe of the game and stuff, and then they take you out. So it's just tough to even do that. So now that you guys there's only like 80 of you now, I think.
Yeah.
You guys are all playing and all going around, and you guys doing it, and it's like everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, and that's not taking nothing away from the other girls that aren't there no more.
Yeah, of course.
It's just that stuff that I seen. I was at every game except this last Saturday, and I'm impressed. Every game you guys played, whether you won or lost, they were close and they were good games, and it could have went either way. Just need that little bit extra to get over that hump, So, but I think you girls do an excellent job out there playing, and you as being a senior, and I know you're the captain because you're the one that always goes to talk to the rest if they're questionable call or something. But I always see if some of the girls are getting down, then you're the main one out there. Come on, pick it up, and then this is all all you guys, because you guys are old. I see you guys all doing older, I should say, than all those other girls. So you guys are doing good, trying to keep it together. You guys just got a few games left. It's your last year. You just go crazy. Have fun.
I know a few of the years, just kind of recent years that we've talked about, whether it be on the show or just in general talking about sports, about senior leadership, that sometimes our teams are lacking that. But I understand what you're saying, because I see that too with these girls too. But then there's a number of seniors that you can choose from, and not just one. You don't have to just listen to one. In cross country, I noticed that when the boys were warming up and stuff, and Rock would do that. He would get the boys together and get them huddled up and get them hyped up before they run. And so that just
home too. He was a big leader on that team.
Yeah. So see these boys and these girls, they're understanding the importance of that role. Not just I'm not just a ball player. I'm not just a setter, a libero, or something like that. I'm actually a leader out here. So I need to speak up, but I'm going to do it in a respectful way. I'm not going to get mad at nobody.
Yeah.
I'm going to be good to everybody and make sure that because I'm not going to get mad at you, B-Luv, because I want you to set me up. You know, if I get mad at you and say something, you'd be like, I ain't going to set him up.
Plus he'd be knocked out too. So,
but yeah. So anyway,
Hey,
but
Q, we got a couple questions.
all right,
have at
hop in
it.
there.
Real quick here. So just so you guys know, you're in the presence of royalty. This is
Oh
our
yeah,
queen.
yeah.
This is our queen right
Queen
here.
bee.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
can't
man.
bow down. I hurt my back.
For sure, man. That is awesome. Congratulations on that
Thank
award,
you.
by the way.
Yep.
And so I had an opportunity to call all of those games that we had here at
Yep.
the home court and stuff. And Lula, I want to ask you a question. And where'd you learn how to serve?
Where'd I learn how to serve?
Yeah, because you got a drop serve that confuses opponents. You have this thing that just kind of, it's not a lot of power, you know, like Bass Cassidy, she has a laser when
Yeah,
she gets
yeah,
it going
yeah.
and stuff. But you have that one that we call it the campfire.
Yeah.
You get it right in there and stuff. How did you perfect that?
I self-taught. No one ever. I guess I just start. Well, I think in 6th grade I just tried to learn how to do overhand, and I'm not that strong, so it barely went over. So
It works.
yeah,
It works.
yeah.
And then the other thing that we noticed, I'm was batting 100%, Coach Q, is because we had the jinx,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I was telling about the people on the stream. I was like, hey, Lula's gonna come and it's gonna be a little short serve. It confuses the opponents. Watch, and sure enough, boom. Some of those games have worked out pretty well and stuff.
yeah.
So, but your passing, freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is good. So, want to give you the flowers while you're here on the show and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
been a pleasure to call you guys and looking forward to as Winnebago athletics grow. You thinking about like doing secondary volleyball or anything like that? Or
I
what's
would
your-
love to. I just haven't found the opportunity yet. And with that scholarship in the academy, I'm just gonna take it and run with it. So.
All right, so we got an Icky Nickel team. Nah, I just
I know, right? I need a setter for the Icky Nickel.
just playing.
I hurt my knees. I hurt my knees. just
But good
thinking-
job though.
Yeah, I want to say congratulations to you too on getting the homecoming queen.
Thank
That's a good memory to have, as you continue on with your young life too. So
We're runner-ups.
yeah, we're running ups. Me and Buff still salty.
Yeah.
I got one for you guys, man. I was homecoming king.
Oh,
But I had no
here we
home to
go.
come. I had no home to go to. Remember? Because that year,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when they made that. I was like, "This is whack."
Did you
What
guys
happened?
play in Wall
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah. They did the track. Remember? They took out that year.
Oh.
There was no home to come to because we had no football field, man. On my senior year, I was like, that sucks. But I still could say I was homecoming king. Right?
There you go. Still got a picture with that crown. You're good. All right, hey, let's get Sierra hop up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. You're listening to another episode of the show. It's your host, Coach Q. Right here, my co-host B-Luv is in the house. And then we got Coach Nick Sansi also with us. And stepping to the microphone, we got another one of our senior lady Indians from the volleyball team here, Sierra Vargas. I say, what's up, Sierra?
Hello.
Hey, so Garen, I was gonna say, remember last night or the other night we was calling a game, and I think it was like maybe the first set that I got there, and you were talking about it, and you said Vargas is swinging really hard, and right when you said that, she swung real hard, hit the ball hard, but it went out of bounds, right?
Right.
And then we just talked. Remember we were talking about snap of the wrist,
Right.
Snap of the wrist, and then we saw those girls down there, and they were telling each other, or they were telling themselves, I gotta snap my wrist.
Telepathic.
And then after that, then she went on a rampage, and almost everything she hit was solid and almost untouched.
One thing I always try to tell these girls, this one and Cass and who else swings real hard on that squad? Oh, Honeydew and Bunny, both when other Bunny was there too. Swing hard. If they're gonna go out and they go out of bounds, you still have that chance of tip. Just hit it right into their hands. If you get blocked, you get blocked. That's all part of the game. It's a stat for a reason. Just swing hard. Just swing hard as you can. Get control, but good. Use that hard hit. And
I'm gonna add on to that. I'm gonna piggyback off, say the same thing, but one thing that I noticed that you girls could do, like all you girls could do, when you go up to spike, open up your hands more, and tighten up your entire hands, your fingers, your thumb, your palm. You tighten your entire hand up. When you come down, you hit and swing down. That ball can go straight down if you guys get a good hold of it, you know. But if you guys have your hands tightened up and your fingers tightened up, even if you get a bad hit, it's still going to be solid. But just
Good call.
just a little bit of little advice before this this postseason starts up. But hey, anyway, Sierra is in the house. She's a senior. She's one of the power hitters, and she also. I want to give you the microphone too to ask you the same kind of question that we did. Lula is you know, the last 4 or 6 years of playing volleyball here in Winnebago, you had to have learned a little bit of something during that time, whether it be about the sport or about yourself. And that's why I want to give you the mic so you can kind of just tell the listeners and the families and friends and relatives out there about your
favorite game or favorite standout.
and your favorite game.
I don't really have a favorite game, but this past season, I would say the best we probably played was against the second time we played Tri-County. We all did really good. Our coverage was really there. We're all getting our hits over. It started really rough at the beginning a little bit, but then we ended up finding our momentum and getting to where we wanted it to be at, and getting hype, getting all our hits over, getting coverage, blocks, all the above. And they are a number 2 team in our district, and we ended up beating them the second time we played them.
Oh,
Two
nice.
in a row, wasn't it?
Yeah,
2 sets in a row.
Nice.
Yeah.
Swept them in 2 sets.
That's when what's his name's dad got booted out. What was his name? He used to work here.
Kevin?
No, not here. No, he worked at the school. What was his name? He over at Tri-Con.
Adam James.
Not Adam James. No, well, Adam James is the one that did the booting.
Doug Macklin.
Doug Macklin, his old man started going crazy in there off of one bad call.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then James had to boot him out of the gym.
Hey.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was these girls' fault because they slapped him up.
Making people mad. That's good. That's good. So Sarah, the kind of question about you know, your time with your team, your coaches on the volleyball court, in the locker room, in the classroom. You know, this is your girls' last year, and I know you had to have learned something, whether it be, like I said, you know, in one of those places. But that's what I wanted you to kind of tell us about that, about your experience and what you learned along the road of volleyball here.
I'd say it really brought us close together, no matter what. If we had bad moments together or not, we still managed to make it up, get close. Like, as a team, we're all really close. Even with the freshmen, sophomores, juniors, like, we're all really close all together. Even if that's in school, outside of school, or whatever, we're all just really close. And all consider ourselves as family or whatever. But, yeah.
Say these 3 are connected at the hip from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
Oh, these 3 here?
Yes, we're
Okay.
together all the time, no matter what.
You guys got all the same classes too?
Yeah.
You guys ain't gonna learn nothing.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I got a question for them.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
And then do you have any advice for the younger ones and
Yeah.
stuff? You know, maybe there's somebody 8th grade or whatnot and stuff, you know, but what would you say, have them start working on in the off season, or who to pay attention to, things like that?
I would just mostly say listen, whether that's in the classrooms, your teachers, your parents, always listen, pay attention. Yeah.
Good
Just
advice.
Listen, pay attention.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Good advice.
For sure. Then what are your plans after you graduate?
I plan to go to college. My teachers are trying to get me to get a scholarship for volleyball.
Nice.
So I'm looking into that as well. And I want to become a radiologist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Go to college for a radiologist.
Anything with gist or anything like that, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the
Radiologist,
thing, yeah.
zoologist, biologist, all that. That's a lot of money, man.
An artist. No, I like the idea of playing volleyball after high school. You know, not too many people from Winnebago go on to play volleyball. You know, I've seen some young ladies go off and play basketball. I don't think I saw any runners either. But yeah, that'll
We'll
be
get there.
that'll be
We'll
good.
get there. I
Downey?
mean,
Girls, bro.
Oh, girls. Oh, what? You
I
said
mean, we'll
anyone.
get there and stuff in
Yeah.
Nebraska.
No, but that's kind
You
of what
know?
I was getting at. You know,
Yeah.
like the sports in college and stuff like that. It's becoming part of our culture nowadays. You know, and a lot of the kids are going off to play hoops. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, I just found out not too long ago. Kelly Wolf Leader is playing basketball down in Central.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that until just recently. You know, and I should have been knowing that.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
but
come on.
I know. But anyway, I'm just saying that the culture is becoming
In,
like
in your
every
defense
year.
on that, she didn't know until like a week out from school.
Oh, really?
They had one last scholarship offer. They're like, hey, if you want to come in, we got this for you right now.
Wow.
You have to enroll, get here, get moved in.
Yeah,
You never know when the opportunity comes.
Yeah, and their season just now starting, so yeah, we're gonna definitely have to maybe get her in here during Christmas break or something.
Mhm.
That'd be good.
Hey, so any shout outs? Put you on the spot, I know.
Yeah.
Don't ask these guys for shout outs because we'll still be talking about shout outs. No, I'm just playing. But it's an opportunity.
Cassidy, get all the shout outs. So you guys have to
She will now. We're getting the final shout outs.
We got one more interview to go. So
I'll shout out Romario Walker.
Okay.
She's good. She's a good for the team.
yeah. Well, I guess that's a good question and stuff. You know, like what are your team known for? Lula, she ran down the team like it's like one of those things on those graphics and stuff, strengths and all this and that stuff. So how's your team like?
Like
Yeah, go Breezy, Lula.
Breezy's good at her defense when she's not in her head. I was kidding. That's what everybody is. But
She still gets to get up here on the mic now.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful.
when Cass was a setter, she was a good setter. Romario, she's good at the net. She's really aggressive at the net, especially on the blocks. Same with Jelena's getting up there as well. Letty, she's good at setting. She was good at the net as well when she was on the net. Who else is there? Lula, she's good. I love her sets. She has some good sets. Like I said, Breezy's good at her defense when she's out there.
And you guys been playing for 6 years? Is that what I've been hearing? You
Yeah.
could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell because there's it's a game of inches, volleyball and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Literally.
And we've seen like other teams collide and like should I go after it or whatever and stuff. But no, man, like Breezy digs it, and then here comes Lula, and then here you come with that kill. It's pretty perfect sometimes and stuff. We just love calling it. So good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good. That sounds good. Hey, let's get Breezy up in the action here. Say thank you, Sierra, for your time and your stories and your laughter up here. You girls are doing a good job on getting interviewed right now, just to let you know that. But here it is. Okay, we got Breezy, Trelia.
I know
All right.
it's.
I would just say Breezy because I know I'm gonna mess up your last name. So when we do the games, I would just say Breezy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Breezy is another one of our seniors for the Lady Indians volleyball team, and yeah. So I called maybe about 8 or 9 games this year, and called them all with Garen, and it just seemed like while we were calling the game, we were saying your name all the time. Breezy this, Breezy that, you know, and but then we always had to refer back to saying that you were, or to let people know you were a senior, because of the leadership that we kind of saw as you're running around there, and like Buff was saying about being vocal and stuff like that. So I just want to tell you, congrats on a good season so far. I really hope you girls can get a couple games in the postseason. I know that in the past that Winnebago hasn't really gone far in the postseason, but there's always a chance. You know, it's just about pulling together at the right time. And these last few triangulars and games and stuff like that you guys have been playing in, these are your guys' quizzes before the test. You know, so hopefully you guys are weeding out some of the bad habits and then gaining more confidence on the good habits so you guys can continue on, because I'd like to see you guys go far this year. So but since you're a senior, and we asked the other girls about how their senior year went and how high school is and the whole volleyball experience with your classmates, your teammates and stuff, we want to give you the microphone. Just kind of tell us the same thing, you know. Let us know about your your experience through volleyball, what you learned, what you want to pass on, like DJ Guarantee said, and then maybe a game that stands out like B-Luv asked to. So go ahead and take the mic.
Okay, so me, Sierra, and Lula, we've been playing volleyball together since 8th grade. And I've always noticed that we stuck it out every year, because we always see people like drop or just they don't stay. I just noticed that, well, especially these two, they're very strong-headed, like they keep a level mind. And also, Courtney Davey, our assistant coach, has also been with us for all 4 years of high school, and we've always had different head coaches. Always. It's always changed. It's never been the same, but she's always stayed with us. So it's like, I don't know, I appreciate, shout out to her.
There you go.
For real, she's always with us. And the main thing I learned for volleyball is like, it's a game of mistakes, honestly. So you win off of other people's mistakes. I also got to keep reminding myself this, that everyone's going to have a mess up, no matter what. I say that. It's the most thing I've learned.
It's all part of the game. I mean, nobody's perfect at every sport. It all comes part of the game.
Yeah, and then, so do you girls find yourself watching some Husker games?
I always do.
Volleyball games, yeah.
Even though she's gone, Lexi Rodriguez, man, I love watching her. Lainey Choboy, I watch her a lot. But even on offense, I'd be watching Andy Jackson. She's a tough girl. That's crazy. But I like watching that just because it shows you like how much hustle they have.
Yep.
It's crazy. You never see the ball on the floor, rarely.
Yeah.
It's got to be hard in order for it to touch the floor because they're all over the place.
Well, I'm glad that you girls watch those kind of videos and stuff, because that actually is, we always used to say that's the best way you can coach somebody, is to show them that's exactly how it's supposed to be done, like that, because we as the coaches or the parents, and we can be out there trying to dive around and stuff like that to show our kids or something like that, but we can't do that stuff, especially nowadays.
No, I can't do that now.
But nowadays, all you gotta do is just grab your phone and show them something, and it's so much easier. So that can actually help out being a coach, watching a lot of videos,
Did you do you know who she's talking about? That Lexi Rodriguez? Have you watched Husker games the last couple years?
Not really.
Little Mexican girl, just nothing hits the ground, like she said.
Yeah.
I seen a meme a while ago. It said water covers like 65% of the world. Lexi Rodriguez covers the rest.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use that one on the thing and put her name on there.
Put my name on her. I just told you, fool.
I know. Put Breeze on it for her senior year out.
Oh yeah, like that. Oh okay. Heck yeah. There you go.
Stole it.
I don't kind of stole my little thing. That was me that thought about that. Everybody.
So Breezy, I have to say, like this year, you guys kind of really clicked, and everything's like been. Like the communication's huge out there. You guys got it, and it's a game of milliseconds when you guys have to go after the balls flying at you, whatever it may be and stuff. But Q's right, man. You're all over the place and stuff. So is there any advice, like when did it clicks for you? But is there a time where like, man, you worked on this game, like what should we work on? Like, is it your strength, your core, is it your jumping skills? What is it?
So
as far as being in your position, which is the libero.
For me, I think it's speed for sure, and then it's also like just reaction time, like always watching the court, like watching their arms, looking at their hands, looking at how they approach to the ball, like because if a girl's she's winding up to hit that ball really hard, it's obvious she's not gonna tip it or anything, but if she's gonna hit it hard, then you gotta know that she's where it's going. Her arm is also like, you gotta watch arms. Then sometimes it comes off for your players, so you have to run and save it.
Are the tips off the net?
Oh yeah,
it's a lot.
Crazy.
Those are hard
stuff
ones
to
to
watch.
play.
I seen a lot of times this year where you girls were like honeydew covered the net, and then you had your people in place for the tips right next to the net, and then other people were all ready for the kill in the back. I always left the middle open all the time, and then they would just tip it right over the.
Yeah.
And those, I mean, just like you don't know what to do. You know, I mean, like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, because you're in position.
Yeah.
You're doing what you're supposed to do, but
Yeah.
just they're just at one spot.
Yeah, and then that her position is tough because I mean, yeah, like I say, you gotta get ready for a hit and a tip. You know, and it just you guys know what a pancake is.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, I see when you guys go down and you got to try to jump at it and try to pop it up, just slide your hand under there and just let it get it and pop it up simultaneously. Just that's what we used to do. You know, I mean, if we couldn't get to them, then that way it'd give your other girls time to get under there and pop it over. So one thing I noticed that you guys need, I mean, advice is when them balls, because I see a lot of times what you guys will hear me holler, it all starts with the pass first. Your first pass, if you can get it to the setter, then these girls know how to set. So it all starts with pass. Sometimes the passes get too close on that first one and they go right to the net. Then if you don't have honeydew up front to jump up and try to make something happen, then those like the other shorter girls just drop down to your knees and get ready for it to come off that net because people think it's going to hit the net and bounce straight back like a wall. It's not going to do it. It's just going to hit and drop straight down. Slide under there, standing ready and pop it up. I don't think that's you though, because you're like in the back, right? You got to stay back there pretty much.
Yeah, but you know, for a libero, it's like if you know something's gonna happen, try and take it. You know, some liberos kind of about being selfish almost. You know, that's what it reminds me of. Like, let's say it's this girl's ball, but I want it more,
Yeah.
and I know I can get it. You know, because I'm the libero, your defense.
Right.
That's
Okay.
it. You know what I mean? If you know you can get it, then you should probably get it.
you should probably go
know
with
what
There's
I
a
mean?
couple live streams in there. She is like
Yeah.
90 degrees laid
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
going after the
Yeah.
ball. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, holy smokes, man.
Just use a real long knee pad all the way up your shin and your thigh.
I think that's why Breezy wears the leggings now instead of just the shorts now, right?
Right.
Have to be diving all over, scraping yourself up.
Hey, Nick, I got a question for you, man.
Oh yeah, Nick's
You've been
sleeping over there.
But the volleyball, I mean, like, what do you think about the volleyball team? You've been covering them.
I think right now they have like a really strong core. Like you said, these guys have been playing together for 6 years. You can see that chemistry on the court, just between Lula serving or Breezy bumping, Lula serving, and Sierra spiking. You know, it's obvious they played together for a long time. It's fun to watch.
Yeah,
It
for sure.
is.
That's a good point, you know. And I just enjoy it. Like you walking into the gymnasium, the smell of popcorn, and it's like game time. And what do you guys do to get hype? I mean, like we're a music radio station too, so is there what? I mean, I know that the other day when Q come walking in, they're playing some "We Belong Together" with Mariah Carey, but I was like, I don't know about that.
Who played that? You girls play that?
I think that's
We
It was-
belong
that's Sierra's play?
together.
I think that was these three girls' final hoorah. We belong together.
I'll
like
turn
that.
turn
Yeah.
right back around, headed home.
Yeah, usually like that. You go into like the boys' locker room. You know, they always got all the hype songs going on and stuff like that. Do you guys do that too?
Yeah, Sierra's in control of that playlist.
We're looking for some DJs up here.
Yeah.
All right, so
Might have to
Sierra.
get you guys- hey, but could we play your guys' music over the radio waves?
Walmart version. That's what we call it.
The Walmart
Yeah,
version.
that's what we call it up here.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it would
Bunch
sound
of,
like.
a bunch of beefs.
Hey, I got while Sierra was up here, I wanted to give a little piece of advice, and it's the same advice. And you guys probably heard it on the live stream when we did the games, but and I know B-Luv was there at one time when we talked about this, but you were just not getting ready to say it. I thought you were going to say it, but when the ball is served over, or even like a free one coming over, and your passer's in place, and you already see it's coming over, as a hitter, once you see that your passer is going to get it to their setter, you girls should already run back about 4 or 5 steps back, like right when you know it, because you already know it's going to go to the setter. Setter's going to be ready. So right when you know that, you see that ball's coming over, then back up and give yourself some room to go, because you girls, especially the other night when you did give yourself some room, Sierra, like you backed up and you took 3-4 steps first. When you attacked, you jumped way higher and you swung way stronger, and it seemed like the fundamentals of a spike, what the coaches teach, that's what it looked like. But a lot of times you guys notice when the ball's getting hit to the passer, and then we got a free one. A lot of times the front row girls, you're just standing there, and then you're waiting for that set, and then when you set it, and it might be even a good set, but you're standing flat-footed or maybe 1 or 2 steps out. So when you jump, you're not jumping as high, and so then when you swing, a lot of times it goes into the net. But
Or straight out.
yeah, because you're trying to get it over the net. But if you just give yourself that split second, just like when you know that passer's going to get it to the setter, take a couple extra steps back. So then when the ball's set, you can attack it hard and you can get those spikes every time. I mean, that's what I see. That's what I see. And I think even last year I did a couple of games and I was saying the same thing over the live stream because Buff said we played some rec volleyball back in the day, and that's what we would do. We would back up because it gets us more hops.
We'd play sand volleyball, and when we play sand volleyball and it was a homemade one, we'd run out onto the grass, and then when it was set, then we said set it deep, set it out, and then we'd jump off the grass because we can get higher. So that's what we used to kind of cheat.
Yeah, or we'd get rid of all the sand, kind of remember push the sand out of the way and then make a flat spot.
We used to do all that kind of stuff when we played. That's crazy.
This guy used to cheat all the time. Price do this. All right, so Breezy, any shout outs? Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out Sam, our coach. She is resilient. Like, she's dealt with so much, honestly, when it comes to parents, when it comes to attitudes, you know what I mean? She's stuck through it and she stayed with us. And she's tried her hardest no matter what, each time, each game.
How do you say her last name?
Trelia.
No, hers.
Oh,
Sam.
Kluver. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I
Coach
don't even
Kluver.
know. Kluver. That's why
Kluver?
Kluver.
Yeah.
Kluver.
Yeah.
That's
With
why
a
I
B.
just say
With a
Sam.
B.
Well, with a B.
Yep, Kluver.
Yeah, because I always say Coach Sam because I don't want to mess up her last name. Yeah.
Yeah. Good shout out right there for Coach. I always like when the students or the athletes give shots to their coaching staffs, and a lot of times they put in countless hours, even the ones that they're not scheduled to work. They gotta be a coach 24/7, and it's not an easy job. So shout out to Coach and shout out to the assistant coach too, you guys. But yeah, I want to say thank you to you girls for coming out and sharing your guys' experience in volleyball. I know you girls are seniors. I hope that your girls' season gets extended as long as it possibly can. And one thing, and B-Luv always says this, is no matter what, you guys go out and have some fun.
Go have fun.
Go have fun.
You playing basketball?
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of times when we've seen you guys play out here, when you guys are all doing you guys little claps and bumping hips and jumping around and stuff and having fun, laughing around, then that's when you guys are playing real good.
Yep.
And then as soon as something's not going your way, then you can see it, all the faces just turn different, and then
Body language.
Yeah, body language, yeah, and everything. One thing I noticed is that when you guys was playing that, they're warming up, and then you guys are playing that one team down somewhere, and man, they were just smacking the ball, warming up, just being loud, and you guys are all sitting there just watching them. Then you guys' whole body language just went out like they're gonna get slapped around this game because they just everybody, all of them that had a big group of them, that they're all spiking. All right, let's go, let's get it out. Then the other teams started doing it, and they were in the huddle, and pretty soon because those girls just nailing the ball, and I'm just like, oh no.
Well, I have a question, man. Okay, so how do you guys come up with those things, those little cheers and stuff? You guys, like if somebody gets an ace.
So
do you guys practice them?
Yeah, we do definitely.
Okay. So what if I hit an ace? What do you guys do?
Okay. All right, get the camera.
Yeah, I got the camera. Let's go. Let's.
Hey, it's all three of you guys right there. Go ahead, do it.
Go get him, G.
So this one we learned off of TikTok. So there's this show called Love Island, and one of the characters' name is Ace, and that was one of the dances he did. And so we just took it off, and everyone started doing it. And so we did.
How's it go?
You guys, all three of you guys. You guys all come in a group and run in together like you do.
We gotta see it, right?
Yeah, we got those cameras. We got about 10 cameras.
Come on, senior year, you guys got to go out.
Yeah,
with the
come
bang
on.
now.
There's only 5 of us, so you guys do it when there's hundreds of them there.
And then there's one where somebody gets maybe it's a block or something like that. But I seen and I heard boom, and I was like, oh man, like somebody got in a fight down there or something like that. But you guys turn around and hit the chairs?
Yes, for kills, and then for blocks we go like, Ooh, like that. But for Asians,
How's it go, Puff?
While they roof it, they put a roof in it.
Why don't you guys do like the Michael Jackson Thriller? You know what I mean?
Let's go. All right, you guys. Hey, we want to see that one next game.
Yeah. Especially Halloween. Do you guys got a game before Halloween? Like when's the next time we can see you guys in action?
tomorrow.
Let's go.
That's Homer, and then
Monday.
Monday subs.
Monday subs.
Dang, I thought it was Tuesday.
Well, hey, it's Monday.
Whoops.
It's Halloween week, right? Next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. So the ACE. Do you guys say something like is it just Ace?
Just
or-
Ace. Yeah.
Oh, Ace, and then you guys.
This is like our first year switching it up because we've been doing it the same way for like 3 years. This is the only year that we switched it up.
I like it. That's part of it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you guys practice your touchdown dances and your Ace celebrations and stuff. You know.
Touchdown. Get a flag, boys.
Yeah.
Get a flag.
I see
Touchdown.
All right, guys. Hey, so thanks again, you girls, for coming in and sharing your guys' stories, sharing your guys' time with us. Really appreciate it. Make sure you girls, if you haven't signed the thing out, the Wall of Fame out there, and if you have, make sure and put Queen by your name out there now, okay?
Our little tiara thing on there, little crown.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right, thanks, girls.
Hey, thanks for making our studio smell good too. It smelled like breath in here before you guys got here.
We get that done at practice.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, girls. Hey, you guys, we got just a couple items that I wanted to talk about real quick, like before we got off the air. I know Coach Nick wanted to talk just a little bit about the upcoming stuff that's going on. We cross country boys are going to be in between seasons. Some of the guys are going out for wrestling. Some of the guys are going out for basketball. So those seasons are coming up. Nick, I'll go ahead and give you the mic a little bit.
So right now we don't have any hard start dates for basketball and wrestling high school just because we're still playing football.
Yeah.
But as far as junior high, they started girls wrestling yesterday and boys junior high basketball.
Yep.
And I believe they're having a coaches parents meeting right now with the coaches for those. And as far as upcoming events, obviously we have the 9A semifinal, conference semifinal coming up on Halloween.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the boys in football.
No, we're going to talk about it right now.
Right now, let's get
And
it.
so the boys, they made they're the number one seed in the All Nations football playoffs, and we drew a first round bye because we're the number one seed. And then did they find out who we played in? Or is
So
that
we will find out tomorrow at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
The winner of Mpaya and Lower Brule.
And they're playing tonight or
They're playing tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Also,
too.
okay. Oh, so we'll know after that who we're
Yeah.
playing. Okay, so
Yep.
Yeah, we might. You guys gonna watch? Might as well watch a game, right?
Yeah.
Watch online. That'd be great to watch online. So that's coming up on Halloween night. So if you're listening out there, you guys, the theme, I guess it's a blackout, right?
Blackout Halloween costumes.
Blackout / Halloween costumes. I know we'll be doing the live stream that night, and we're all gonna be dressed up.
Yep.
You know, I heard the Booster Club. They're all gonna be dressed up.
who's doing the boys? The boys doing face paint. I think it's cool if you make skulls under there. That they
Oh
do
man.
face paint.
So actually today at practice, EJ Latray showed up with like face paint from like his little brother had a big old whiz party and he painted his face. Did not hear the end of it.
Really?
Yup, everybody's ripping on him.
Oh, so
they might want to do that.
Yeah. Let me make us go. What did he come as a puppy or something? Or
Skeleton.
oh, and they didn't like that.
That's
back
80s
in our day.
That's an 80s thing.
No, okay. I'll say back in our day, we had war paint.
A lot of the boys, they do the Jackson Dart, so they do the Anakin Skywalker.
Oh
Scar.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. I think back in Garen's day, he had rainbow wig on. It was kind of hanging out the ear holes. And little red, painted his nose red, and he's running around out there. Because you guys didn't have a field. He said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go back to that again. I gotta bring up old stuff. And so then for the football team, then just say they win on Halloween night the championship game for the All Nations Football League. I believe I heard it's on November 7th.
Yep.
So it'll be a week later on November 7th up at the Dome.
Friday. That's Friday night,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Friday night.
All
Okay.
right, so I got a question. Whose idea was it to do the cha-cha slide? We got a shot of it. I was playing it and I was recapping the game and stuff like that. But is that you? No, I'm just like that was pretty cool though. You guys pinked out,
Yeah.
breast cancer awareness and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, I like
in
that.
the student section?
Yeah.
So that was our student council sponsors. So Michelle Pick, Miss Pick, and Hannah Helseth.
Have her to come talk to us, man. We're gonna have to teach her some dances.
She's trying to get it going. She's trying to get them doing more cheers. She's trying to get some more stuff in there for them to do.
Hey, you see that cha-cha slide down the old horseshoe? That's professionals back then.
Back in those days.
Yeah, I know the ghetto hokey pokey when I hear it.
I know the res out hokey pokey when I hear it.
No, that's pretty good. It's good to see that student section with
Yep.
the signs and everything. And shoot, man, it's be shout out to our sponsors, our live stream sponsors too, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna. I was just gonna say that if your kids in high school or elementary school or middle school, and you guys gonna be at the football game, get them ready and have them go sit in the student section.
Yeah.
Let's make that student section hype because, it's not too often, especially in the last 3 decades in Winnebago, that our football team, becomes what they are right now.
Yeah.
Undefeated, #1 seed, the favorites to win this tournament.
Yeah.
Let's get them all out there, man.
A lot of people kind of have mixed feelings about that. About the football team doing so well against all these other little native teams. So a lot of people, myself, I don't care. We're winning. But you get some of the old football players talking about, that's all well and good, but we need to go back and start trying to play some regular, like around the state, and then see where we're at.
What do you think about that, Nick?
Personally, I don't think it really makes a difference. I think the biggest pro for me is I'm sending kids to college at a way higher level, and that's ultimately what we're here for.
Yep.
I mean, the wins are nice, but that's what we're in education for a reason. That's what we're here to do: is send these kids to college, give them an opportunity that they may have not had before.
Yeah, good call. Todd Walker might have to reach out to me for procurement. We're going to need some new fireworks down there.
Yeah, to send them up to South Dakota.
Well, because we're playing at home, right? So it's probably the last home game, and that's when they can light them off after all these touchdowns going to be scored.
Yeah, I just got something to add to what you just now said too, Nick. And I can't remember who said it on the show, but we talk about it a lot or not a lot, but when the topic comes up, same kids, same football team, same Ashton, Doxy, all the guys, same kids. You put them in a Nebraska league, maybe they're gonna do good. Maybe they're gonna do good. But then again, maybe they're gonna do average.
Yeah.
But time-wise, here in 2025, we get done with the season. Those boys, no matter what, are gonna walk away from high school saying we were winners.
Oh yeah.
And same boys, same attitude, same strength. All down here playing against C1 schools, and we probably have to play 11-man or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Then if we go, 0-8 or 1 and whatever, they don't have the same feeling walking away from that football season. So I think in life it just helps out.
And I think too, to go off what you said there, back in the day, a lot of teams, we did 1 win, 2 wins, stuff like that. Then the team we barely had enough to fill a team because nobody wanted to put up with that. Yeah. So I can see where he's talking about. You go to these play against all Indian teams. At least we can say, hey, we're the baddest native team around.
All right, we got to get going, but
Okay.
just real quick, I wanted to get his thoughts on how the bracket's going to be going from the lower level. There's Class B. Who you think is going to be? Because I know that relatives to the South, Omaha Nation plays Friday. Their 3rd seed and stuff, and we were trying to get that call for that one too.
That'd
You
be
know what I mean?
good.
Yeah, that'd be awesome and stuff. But what do you think, man?
So I mean, obviously McLaughlin is the #1 seed for a reason. They're 8-0. They're dominating their side. They're dominating 9B.
We didn't play them.
Nope, we don't. Not in the same bracket.
Okay.
Same different divisions. I would love to see Omaha Nation in it. Always rooting for those guys when we're not playing them. Be nice to see a couple Nebraska teams in the 9A, 9B championships.
That would be cool.
And then how's the turnout going to be? Who are you going to meet up with and stuff? Like what's your predictions?
It can kind of go a couple different ways. Like we don't even know who we're playing in the semifinal yet. So
Right. But you seen the bracket?
yeah. So honestly, I think we will meet Todd County in the championship. They are a very good football team. They're very disciplined.
Okay.
They're deep.
Who do they play?
They don't. I don't know who they play yet. They're the 2 seed.
Oh, okay,
seed.
gotcha.
2 seed
All
on
right,
the other
so
side of the
the
bracket.
1st and the 2nd seed get buys.
The buys, yeah.
First round buys.
Gotcha. All right, cool, man. All right, see what kind of turns out. We got to keep it
We'll
tuned
definitely,
in.
We'll definitely revisit and stuff like that, and maybe even try to get another show on next Wednesday
Sure.
before they all take off or before the next football game. So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in for another episode of the show. This is your host, Coach Q, my co-host B-Luv. We have Coach Nick Sansi in the house, along with DJ Guaranteed, and I appreciate you listening to the show. See you next week. Peace.